This is going to be an energy reading for Sagittarius. If you are a Sag, this energy reading is going to be for you, beloved. There's someone in your energy who's holding on for dear life, okay? They're holding on to your energy. And whoever this is someone who is repeating some type of cycle. They could be in a repetitive cycle, okay? I feel like they're holding on to your energy because this person fears receiving karma. And you could be coming into some good luck, some good dharma, okay? And they could be stressed and worried about the karma that they're about to face. But let's see. For Sagittarius Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know? For Sagittarius Spirit, what does Sag need to know? I ask my higher self, the Most High, and the Ascended Masters to help me this intuitive reading. At the bottom of the deck, you guys have unpleasant energy. So this could be someone who's an unpleasant energy. It says bitch or an asshole, delusional, bad attitude. Okay. Investment is behind there. Investment says building an empire, loans and grants, next generation. This could be someone who wanted you to invest in a connection with them. Okay. They could have gotten into a connection with you so specifically so that you would invest in them. This is definitely giving kind of like gold digging energy. Okay. Let's see. For Sagittarius, you guys have toxic relationship. It says physical fighting, bad arguments, need counseling. So this could be someone that you're in a toxic relationship with or you had a toxic relationship with. Okay, I'm looking at repeated cycles. So again, this is someone who's repeating a cycle. Repeated cycle says addictions to sex, drugs, a certain lifestyle, needs to take accountability. Okay, scandalous hoe is behind here. Scandalous hoe says not so classy, sneaky as fuck, wants to use you. This could be someone who God wish you literally to use you. Okay, let's see. For Sagittarius, what does a Sagittarius need to know? You guys have air signs. Told y'all, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's significant. Okay. Not going anywhere is at the bottom of the deck. So this could be a situation that's not going anywhere. Whether this is a past situation or current situation. But it's not going anywhere. Okay, it says, I need you, feeling stuck, codependent. This could be someone who's codependent on you taking care of them. I don't know if you were taking care of this person at one point. I don't know if you could have some type of obligation to this person. Okay, but whatever this is, it's not going anywhere. Let's see one more for Sagittarius Spirit. You guys have life is great. Life is great says a new car or a home, change your path, manifesting. You could be manifesting a new path. And I felt that. I feel like you are turning things around in your favor. You were destined or fated to meet this individual. There was a lesson there. And it could have been around like materialism or diplomacy, you know, becoming a better person. But whoever this is, they're really toxic. You could have had a really toxic connection with this person. Okay, now you're headed towards a life of ease, life being great. Again, at the bottom of the deck, is not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. I need you, feeling stuck, codependent. Okay, intimidation is behind there. Intimidation says seductive, multi-talented, beautiful character. So you could be someone who comes out really seductive, you know, multi-talented, have a beautiful character. And this person could feel intimidated by you. Now, for some, there could be another person who's in a toxic relationship who's repeating the cycle with a different feminine. Okay, or masculine. You just take it how it resonates for you. Only say feminine because I'm seeing two different feminines on these cards. Two different energies. Okay, one who's unpleasant energy. On this card is giving me more so someone who's like, I was about to say positive energy. So yeah, look, positive energy is behind intimidation. Okay, positive energy says, I trust you, light to your life, genuine intentions. Okay, so definitely giving two totally different energies. Whoever's unpleasant energy, I feel like is the one who's trying to hold on to a connection. Okay, it could be stressed and worried about someone leaving them behind to turn things around in their life. Okay, and the Queen of Swords could be an ex. It could be a sister. It could be a friend. You just take it how it resonates for you because that's what I see in the Queen of Swords. Okay, and behind there is family issues. Told y'all this person can have some type of tie to this person. I'm looking at Christian and Blueface. So maybe someone has like a relationship that's like Christian and Blueface. Really toxic. Okay, drama filled. Public. Okay, someone could have got publicly embarrassed or humiliated. That could be significant. Earth signs is here as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Family issues says co-parenting, child support, drama, and conflict. Okay, let's see. For Sagittarius, splitting the deck, you guys have, hold on, gang. Alrighty, splitting the deck, you guys have the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio energy. Things will turn around in your favor, okay? But there could be someone who's been really nostalgic about you, okay? Going down memory lane, thinking about you guys' connection. Heavy on the Sag energy with a Temperance card. Okay, you could be alchemizing the energy from that situation, especially if you've been reflecting a lot on whether or not you should invest time and energy in someone. And this could be someone who's really negative, pessimistic, we had unpleasant energy, someone who masks. Okay, Cancer energy could be significant, but let's see. For Sagittarius spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know? For Sagittarius spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know? I heard 555, so someone's making some type of change. Okay, let's see. For Sag, at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Ace of Wands, a new passion in the beginning. You could be manifesting a new passion in the beginning. Maybe you're igniting a new passion of yours, or you're learning how to manifest. Okay. And we did have life is great, new car or home, change your path, manifesting. So you could be manifesting a new path, creating something new, creating a new path for yourself, tapping into a new creative gift. Okay, and I do see you making progress with that, or achieving something, having some type of success with manifesting a new passion in the beginning. Let's see. For Sagittarius spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know? You guys have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be a masculine. This could be a baby's father, a father figure, a husband. You take how it resonates for you. Someone's been meditating a lot, especially when it comes to their empire. So someone's been focused on building an empire, investing, okay, changing their path. So they could be trying to manifest in abundance. Okay, let's see. For Sagittarius spirit, what does Sagittarius needs to know? We have the Justice card, Libra energy. Things could be balancing out for you. This could be a Sagittarius masculine. They could have Earth in their chart. Okay, again, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is significant. I do see something balancing out for someone. This could be someone who's taking accountability when it comes to their path, the direction they want to go in, when it comes to what they invest in, what they want to build. We got the Wheel of Fortune came out. And because this person is taking accountability, if this is you, Sagittarius masculines, you could be turning things around in your favor because you're being mindful of the direction your path is going. We have the Six of Cups. You may have even experienced a bit of nostalgia. And maybe you're ready to like make new memories. For Sagittarius spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know? We got the Fool's card. Yeah, I see you taking a risk, a chance on a new beginning. But there's someone of your past who wants you to take a leap of faith towards them. I'd be mindful because it's someone who could be a bit delusional, want to cause confusion, someone who's sneaky, a liar, okay, a cheat, someone who betrayed you, stabbed you in the back. And this is the Fool's card in the direction of the unpleasant energy. So I really feel like, and on the unpleasant energy card, it says delusional, bad attitude. So whoever this is may want you to take a leap of faith towards them. And mind you, this could be someone who knows that you're abundant energy, that, you know, you're building towards generational wealth, or you're building some type of empire. Okay, and they want to create some type of illusion, have you confused with lies, possibly even. So be mindful, because this person they did betray you, and I feel like they will betray you again if you take a leap of faith, take a risk on the past. Don't be stuck in the past. Take a leap of faith to start anew. Okay, let's see. And that Moon card could be, you know, you fearing the unknown, but don't fear the unknown. I feel like there's blessings on the other side of that. For Sagittarius spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know? For Sagittarius spirit, you guys have the Three of Wands. You could be creating distance between you and this person of the past, turning your back to a situation as you manifest something in, and your manifestation is coming in. Okay, something's gonna make you really happy. Okay, where you're gonna be experiencing bliss. It could be, you know, you're creating a new dynamic with someone else. Like if this is like a baby's mother or a mother figure of yours, because that's what it's given. You could be taking a leap of faith towards someone else. This could be someone new. We have the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups here. It could be an abundant connection where it's going to be fulfillment, happiness, bliss, a blended family, or you're going to be creating a family with this person as well. For some, maybe even marriage in the future with the 4 of Wands here. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There could be someone that you feel very passionately about, that you have feelings for. Okay, and you may want to work on this dynamic. Now, for some, this could be someone who you want to reconcile with. Or again, because I seen the Queen of Swords, it could represent a friend. So maybe you have like a friend or someone who supports you, supports your dreams, supports whatever it is that you've been working on, investing in. Because the 8 of Pentacles is about building on a skill, a craft. Okay. Maybe you're building a business, because the King of Pentacles could be someone who's business savvy, especially with the King of Wands here, an entrepreneur, a businessman. Okay, you could love the work that you do, or again, there could be a passionate connection that's coming in for you. All the kings are coming up upright. Let me find out I'm talking to or talking about a divine masculine, because period. Okay, you could even be, if you're a divine masculine, working on your emotions, working on your sacral energy, because we started off with the Ace of Wands. You could be healing your sacral energy, staying grounded. Okay, alchemizing that energy, because I seen the Temperance card. So alchemizing that energy so that you can stay grounded, focus on, you know, healing emotionally. Someone could be like into physical activity, like you could like playing sports. You could be into the gym. Something about that is significant. Okay, you also could be accomplishing something that you're going to be celebrating. So let's see. For Sagittarius spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know? We have the Page of Swords. There could be someone of your past who's watching you make new memories, wanting you to give to them. Yeah, they could be getting a tower. A tower could have hit. Maybe something backfired. Especially if you realize that this situation was built on a faulty foundation. Something was built on faultiness. Aries, Scorpio energy. And I felt change. I feel like maybe you're changing who it is that you give to. Whether that's energetically, financially. Especially if you realize that somebody, you know, is just using you. Because we did have scandalous hope. Okay. They just want to use you. Whoever this unpleasant energy is, you could be realizing that. But this person is watching you as you make new memories with their weird self. Okay. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. This could be someone who feels defeated. Also could have been someone, maybe you learned that this person was trying to test you mentally. You know, get in your head. And I know the last few readings, y'all, we've been talking about self-loathing. Not to self-loathe. So maybe you're learning not to self-loathe, to say positive things, especially if you dealt with somebody who's very negative, pessimistic, wanted to get in your head, you know, have you having sabotaging thoughts, you know, playing mind games with you, wanting you to be conflicted and confused. I feel like maybe you're realizing this person was testing you mentally. Now they could be feeling defeated, especially if you set boundaries with this individual. Like if you have kids, obligations with this person, you could be providing for your children. It's kind of giving that. Like you could be providing for your children, but you're not necessarily providing for this person. They could be upset about that too. Okay. Because whoever this is, they know that you're very hardworking, you know, and you're dedicated to your work. And your hard work and your dedication is going to pay off. We have the Hangman card here. And I see you surrendering this, letting it go, especially when it comes to giving to this person. Okay, I don't know what changed your perspective. And it could be the fact that they're playing mind games with you, testing you, all of that. And that's what helped you to surrender it. But I feel like it also gave this person a reality check that they couldn't test you mentally anymore. Let's see. For Sagittarius spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know? Excuse the lawnmower in the background, y'all. For Sagittarius, the 2 of Cups came out in challenging position. Hold on, gang. All right, Sag, my bad. I had to pause it because it got a little loud in the background, and my apologies for that. But the 2 of Cups came out, so someone definitely could have wanted I don't know if they wanted you to sabotage connection or they were trying to sabotage connection. And if this person did get in your head, I don't know. Maybe it could have had you conflicted and confused at one point. I didn't get the Ace of Swords yet, but it's kind of giving me maybe you learned maybe something about your past could have had you sabotaging. And there could even been somebody who was like watching you as you built an empire with somebody, created some type of blended family with someone, someone toxic though that you had a relationship with. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Four of Swords, especially if you've been meditating more, trying to clear your mind. Okay, you'll be breaking the generational curse as you build towards generational wealth. Okay, coming into new investments, building an empire, change your path with the Two of Wands here, or you have a choice in path. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups, especially when it comes to a love relationship, someone that you could have romantic feelings for, or someone who has romantic feelings for you. There could be someone who wants to build a future with you, sees long term with you. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords. There we go. Truth and clarity. I feel like you've gotten some type of clarity or had some type of breakthrough, started to see really clearly when it comes to maybe even sabotage the thoughts that you had of your own, especially if a bad past experience had you in a negative mental space. You know, you could have been really pessimistic at one point about love relationships, but it looks like in this new beginning, you're going to be making new memories, manifesting in happiness, bliss, building towards an empire. And we did have Life is Great. It's given life is great for you, okay? Just be mindful of you having sabotaging thoughts because of memories of the past. I do see y'all like emotionally regulating as well, because it could have affected you emotionally, okay, mentally, all right? But you could be healing that, healing the mind space. Okay, especially with me looking at this Four of Swords and that Ace of Swords, I feel like at one point maybe you did have sabotaging thoughts, and it's not giving me like you necessarily sabotaged the connection. You just could have been really negative or pessimistic about an experience that you went through in the past, but you're releasing this. I told y'all, I feel like y'all was emotionally regulating, cause period, okay, releasing, detaching. Okay, leaving someone out in the cold, especially if this is someone who was in a poverty mindset, wanted to use you. You know, they could be going broke. That's the only reason why they watching you as you make new memories, wanting you to take a leap of faith towards them, because they could be real nostalgic. This person could be thinking a lot about how you took care of them, how you were really invested in the connection and your kids, all of that. Okay, but I do see you going towards a new beginning in love. You also could be healing your heart space. Okay, but you do have a codependent karmic in your energy. Okay, for some, this person could be watching like divination, or again watching you be happy in a commitment. Okay, as you create balance and move into calmer waters with the Six of Swords here, it's really giving me really good vibes, really good energy. I feel like y'all are moving on to a new connection where, you know, you're going to be experiencing happiness, bliss, building something long-term, a long-term commitment. It also could be investments that's coming in, especially if you're like business savvy or you run a business, because the Page of Pentacles could be about someone who runs a business. It could be about someone setting new plans, new goals. And these could be things that you're working on, because we had the Eight of Pentacles. So you could be working on setting new plans, new goals, healing spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I didn't get the King of Swords, but I definitely feel like mentally you could be in the process of healing mentally, especially if, you know, you were cold towards love relationships at one point. Because I'm seeing like the King of Swords, but in a challenging position. So it's not really giving me, you could have been manipulative in the past. I don't know. But it's giving me more so like having sabotaging thoughts, being cold, maybe a bit ruthless because of an experience you had in the past. But the more that you experience nostalgia is going to help you to like regulate your emotions, release, detach, okay, from that past experience as you embrace this new beginning. That's really what it's giving, cause period. I love this for you guys, cause period. Anyway though, I'm about to get ready and take this reading to my members only. If you would like to join, click join down below, or go to my page and click join there. But if not, this is going to be the energy reading for Sagittarius.